All right. Hello, everybody. Trying to get this technology issues, but it is what it is, right? Talking about issues, talking about situations, talking about a lot of things. A lot of energies can come in right now, since at the current present moment of time. Up here, it is already a new moon. Talking about new lessons, new things that is gonna come in. And hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back up here. And thank you to the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys that you're here. For any concerns or anything, please check our website in there. And if you have anything, please send us an email. I got the email on the phone, so I can take the email pretty quick. All right. Talking about this things for it. Yeah, the moon is gonna be meeting the sun in about 27 minutes from now, as I speak. For it, and you're gonna be waking up in the morning. Most of you is gonna be sleepover between this shift gap, so you're gonna wake up with an kind of like a energy that is like, what is going on? The moon is gonna be between the sun and Venus. What does that mean to you, though? That is the power, the main ruler, the king is in the queen territory, which is mean into the moon's territory. You're stepping into the feminine powers in there. But at the same time, Venus is there. This is kind of like a family reunion in the big ballroom. I have to be more precise in there at home, okay? And as you see these energies, those red lines above right there, that is the midheaven. Hi, Sacred Space, glad to see you here. And that is going to be squaring the moon and Venus and the sun at some point a little bit earlier. And you're going to be feeling it of that work, that something needs to be done within the energy of the family. Well, if you're following the harmonized aspects, no problems. But who is rocking the boat is the question. Who is thinking a little bit? Who is making different plans within their own head? Hopefully that it's not you. Okay, you may be facing the problems, maybe facing challenges. Of course, problems has to be solved. That's how you grow. But talking about it is like if you're bored or other situations, you like to be so much in control. Guess what? You're creating troubles. You want the attentions. You want certain things, and try not to do it. Okay. So talking about within those energies right there, don't create problem where there is no problems at all. All right. So talking about this energies later on, I need to change the title because I was using different browsers earlier and now it doesn't change it in there. Okay, just seeing it there, but I'll change it. So don't freak out if you see the same words for the report. They're gonna be changed. So real life, you have to deal with the issues. You have to deal with the problems. That's what you're here for. Okay, might as well accept it. All right, talking about 8 o'clock, Mercury is gonna be squaring the midheaven, the inner work at the Taurus. Something about money, something that's gonna happen in the world, something that rocks this material security that is in there. And Pluto is like you need to change some perspective with you. Okay, you need to change that. Mars is squaring the ascendant, which is like, oh, let me make a little war, let me make a little problem, let me make a little challenges in there. That energy is gonna be actually the ascendant is gonna be in divine energies with Saturn, and during this period there, for you're gonna get some triggers. Triggers that needs to be solved, If you reach solving issues in there within yourself, you're gonna be pretty quick because you, depending on you, and not on others to solve your problems. And that is a one of the greatest achievements in there is like self-dependency, self-starter. Specifically, we're talking about this is 9 o'clock in the morning, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning in there, and that energy is gonna be asking you like, yeah, you gotta choose in there to go to work to make extra money, or what is it the situation? So it's from within you. Also dealing with material possessions in there, talking about real estate, talking about investments in a way for it. Farming, if you're a farmer up here to it, you're gonna be looking at some stuff because this is a Taurus energies, guys. This is where love and money are. Okay, just don't turn it and don't replace the money for love. Okay. All right. The next hour, the ascendant still is gonna be at Leo. It's gonna be at divine energies. I talked about this even at the new moon report. Midheaven is with Mars. In that position, it's pretty okay. Uranus is squaring right now the ascendant. You guys hopefully learn it not to go against the universe. But of course, the universe is going to tell you, don't go this way, don't go this route. This is why it doesn't work. Pay attention in the communications, Venus and Mercury opposing Pluto. Something within the subconsciousness can comes in and crawls in and start creating issues. They're based out of your fears. Are you going to give up on those fears and acting on those fears and don't do the proper things? Because on the other side, if you're looking at within yourself, that is the beauty of overcoming your issues. And that is the beauty of you enjoying the inner peace in the family. You know, in the family where there is no issues, guess what? What is it in there? Love, peace, tranquility. Potentially, you know, to have that advancements. All right. All right, 10 o'clock. The ascendant is going to be at Virgo squaring Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be kind of like don't go too fast, don't change too much. Or also Jupiter is going to tell you don't be stubborn so much. The sun is going to have a very great energies with that ascendant. You're going to learn the breaking patterns. You not to be that duality in there. You to take authority of yourself. You to take the charge of yourself on this. And seeing it, this positive blue angel wings, guys. I mean, come on. You changed, you learned, you're solving your karma situations, you withholding with any crazy actions, but you got wise warrior, you know when to fight and when to back up. You learn the things in the family. You putting all these weapons behind the door of the bedroom. You don't bring your wars into the bedroom with the partner at home. You're very good with the intuition, very good with the love. Anything's wrong with that? No, not at all. But if there is a issues in there, or trying to create an issues, be mindful about these energies, because this is how, you know, those lower energies trying to get you. All right, talking about this duality in the next hour, this is going to be at 11 o'clock. The ascendant at Virgo with the midheaven in Gemini and Saturn that is in Pisces. Man, there is emotions, there is a stubbornness, and here it's this spirituality in there. This Gemini's emotions, you know, hey, you're my best friend and so on. Can you do this for me? No. Man, you're such a I don't want to talk to you. Here's the Gemini situations is in there. Looking at of those energies in there, Saturn is looking for that deep spiritual intimacy that it exists. And it's like, are we are friends? No. Well, then, okay, bye. Virgo is looking at into this. It's like, okay, can you help me? Can you hold me? Can you able to heal what I need to do and understand me why I'm healing? And I can help you to heal. Yes or no. And if it's not, well, that's, that's how it goes. And this energy is gonna comes in at huge triggers to a lot of the people. But if you look at it, the ascendant, it stays right at the end of the angel wing. On the top, there is a Venus, there is a moon, there is the sun. On the other side is a Saturn with Mars. Everything is set up right. So don't let these lower energies is to go ahead and make your day something that it should not be. All right, talking about 12 o'clock midheaven. It's going to be between Gemini and Cancer. Time to look within the family. Divine energies from Pluto. The ascendant is going to be with Libra, with the main Lilith. That mean Lilith can create this subconscious pattern. Maybe this is not right, or maybe that is not right, or dissatisfaction is not that great. That thing wasn't perfect. Maybe the person had so much fears. Maybe on this, maybe this, maybe that. And here is that the imbalanced energies that it's gonna be comes in and trigger the crowd. Are you? What are you going to do though? You're going to the universe. You're going to the changes. You're going to this divine, talking to your soul, talking to your spirit, to take over the inner work that you need to do. While the divine is shows in you, it's like, hey, what have you been thinking? Every time you're thinking negative, guess what you're doing? You're attracting negative towards you. While everything is set up beautifully. Are you going to allow that little voice that seems like intuition, but it's not? These lower energies to talk to you, and you let him into your castle? Would you like to have this Trojan horse? I hope not. All right. Talking about 1 o'clock authority time in there, midheaven is with the sun to it. That's going to be squaring with the ascendant 4. It's going to be about like a maximum of half an hour that square. Imbalance within the partnership. If you're imbalanced because of the partnership, that's mean your partnership is not balanced in there. Well, that ultimately lead that you are not the balanced one. So the authorities right now, it's with Saturn. Great aspect. Incredible learning. This is a wisdom on a squares. Okay. Deep inside, digging into the box, finding what it's in the bottom. But you know what it's in the bottom? The more strongest place you can build in on it. But you have to go down to the ground. All right. Talking about the next hour, which is 2 o'clock. This is what the moon is gonna go through it. We're talking about this energies of shifting. She's going to the authorities' house to see how the things are in there. And this is what happened that the intuitions and authority changing their positions of this place for it, but they still together. If you getting those beautiful energies that comes in to it from Saturn, you're not gonna have no issues at all. You wisen up. You using these energies of the proper thinking because you already been there. You know what's gonna happen if you're acting on the lower energies. And here is the divines that comes in from Saturn and Mars, and they telling you, hey, how you doing, my friend? How about these apples? How about the divine is gonna help you? You have this courage, you have the strength, the acknowledgement. There's some of the things you need to fix within you to have this great family. How about them apples? All right. Ascendant is going to be at Scorpio at 3 o'clock. Midheaven is going to be at Leo, 6th hour with Jupiter. What is if I can grow a little bit in this time? Yeah, but I'm seeing it that I'm not growing within me. I see that I'm weak. I see that I cannot do it. I see that it maybe is the spoon bigger than your mouth. So take a look at it in there about these issues for a second. See what this is, because that's going to lead you to. Did you open your mouth before that? We're talking about Mercury opposing Pluto, but don't. I beg you, don't shift that energy to nobody else. Nobody else has to deal up with your energy that it's not stable. Okay, usually people sending nasty messages to the people they love so much, or they thinking that the person creates the problem. No, problem is personal. It's yours. Okay, it is a collective. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, it's a new lessons that we are learning. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Divine energies that it's going to be towards Neptune. Divine energies from the ascendant towards Jupiter. Growth comes all over. You gotta help. Okay, you get in the help. The authority is very good of let's go to the shadow. Let's mature within this position. But you need to talk to positive to yourself. You need to talk about this uncomfortable talks. Pluto opposing Mercury, opposing Venus and the Moon coming together. It's like, hey, you two cannot make plans without authority. You guys know what I'm talking about. The little sneaky energies in there, right? But if you don't do this, guess where you are? You have these great energies with Mars. You have this great energy of the teacher. You have this intimacy in the soul. You're vulnerable, but you're free. How about that? All right. Talking about the next hour, which is 5 o'clock, things is going to be intense. And they said, like, hey, look at that duality. You saw that duality with the ascendant was there to it. Have you learned? Are you opposing the universe and the warrior? You're opposing the warrior within you. The warrior is going to fight back. You're opposing the universe within you. The universe is going to fight back. And here is that stubbornness that's going to be. But that's going to be the bone and the strength of the kite. Can you overcome it? And the only way to overcome it is to open the wings of this kite. And where the wings are. Okay? Wisdom and awareness leads to evolution. Great emotions. Okay? Great. Not good. And that energies is going to come. It's going to help. But you need to stay aware of that the lower energies can come in. And as we're talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 6 p.m. Right now, Midheaven is with Lilith. We talk about this Lilith, this little voice that's going to be suppressing in there. Midheaven, it's at 0 degrees, 20 minutes in Libra. Lilith is at 0 degrees, 49 minutes within Libra. And they are opposing Neptune, who is at the end of Pisces. That is a 29 degrees, 56 minutes. Okay. And on the other side, Pluto still opposing Mercury and the Moon. The Moon is already separates from Venus. To it, you're probably going to be able to see it in the sky. In there is going to be a very beautiful. You're going to see it like the Moon. Venus. It's like a star right next to it. You're going to love it. All right. Talking about at 7 o'clock, the divine, it steps in, divine expressions towards the authority. The authority is trying to bring the divine within in there, but the mid-heaven at Libra says, like, before you put in the divine, do you have the divine balance within you, Mr. Authority? Yeah, you can go to church, you can pray, but do you do the divine purposes? How about you do that for it? A little bit consciousness issues in there. Oh, yeah. Okay. But that is also going to be applied to the intuition of this case. And be more vigilant in there. Maintain your personal balance. You already know that. You know how to learn and control it when the outside energies comes to you. They don't control you. You only control your response to the negative energies outside of you. Remember, it is a good tip. All right. Well, maybe people asking for troubles, maybe people asking for certain things, but this Scorpio's energy cannot sit in one spot. And here is the trouble, if something went south, don't go out and plant a vengeance, revenge, or something like that. You're about to see what is at the end when you overcome this. Currently, there is a divine energies from Uranus and Venus. Very powerful aspects, guys. Universal love, it's going to tell you here, use the universal love within you. How many of you, though, are going to use the other power? Oh, I don't see this at the end. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let me go back. And the divine says, no, trust the love. Yeah, but the love right now, it doesn't mean anything. Trust the love. Can you trust the divine? Can you trust the universe? Oh. Those who did the trust, those who did the inner work. Interesting positions on that. We'll talk about this in a few hours back. You're going to look at it about 5 hours earlier. You see that beautiful kite. It's connecting with the sun, it's connecting with Saturn, it's connecting with Mars, with Uranus. And those energies in there is about putting this intimacy, this spiritual learning, secret of you working with the energies. You're learning how to navigate it. Let me rephrase that, navigate it. Okay, there is another word in there that I don't like it. It's called manipulate it. But manipulations mean you do it by hands. You operate it in there. All right. So see your navigations within you. And you put the navigator as the soul, Jupiter, it's tell you. Here is what you need to do. Put the divine soul to work for you. Okay, I can do this, this, and this, but the rest of it is not. I'm going to leave it into the universe. I'm going to leave it there so I can keep my peace. The energy is talking about everything in there. Those who have their peace, those who took the new road, those who evolved within evolutions, you see it, you can handle anything that's going across of you. You're actually using that negative energies and turning to something positive. Got Aquarius within you? What do you have in that Aquarius chart of yours in there? Particularly if you have Jupiter or you have the moon, that is it about the growth. How about if you have Saturn? You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge of the age of Aquarius within you. Most of you don't know that, do you? So look at your own chart, okay? You're going to be having a great seeing it for sight with this time. because all that energy is knows how to solve the problems, the challenges. But just don't be in there of creating issues where there is no issues in there. Sacred space, you have a Chiron in there. That's mean you're gonna be working within a what house is that? It's gonna be kind of like interesting to know if you can tell me. But since Chiron is there, you are gonna be this wounded healer that probably is trying to help everyone who is wounded from the new age. And you try to tell them, don't take it too fast. Don't explain too high energies to others. You got hurt because you wanted to fix this world too fast, too furious. Fidelity, the 8th house, that will be Scorpio's energies. So you might be able to see dark visions, dark dreams, dark energies within the people, either, and you can be operated from the wounded empath from within you. Possible professions, something could be in the medical field with that Chiron in there. You to work with people who went through traumas or some kind of like intimacy or sexual abuse in there at some point for it. But also be mindful that this 8th house can also be because Scorpio, it's operating with the emotions and the finances of others. So there is a lot of things this could mean, depends of all the rest of the configurations of your chart in there. But overall, if you are in the spiritual realm and using the spiritual energies in there, we're talking about 5D and above, Chiron is going to be able to help you not you either not to do these crazy things, but you actually to help the people within there. Chiron at the 8th house, usually those are people who, for example, you see this drug addicts, they got healed themselves, and now they are in this quest to go ahead and help other people to heal. And if that is an Aquarius, you're going to be reinnovating things. You're going to be finding things that are going to be really change it there. So hopefully that can help you, Sacred Space. All right, guys, if you have any more questions, let me know. I'm going to be going with the chart in there. And here it's 11 o'clock. I was talking about those divine energies towards the sun. Every day, the midheaven and the sun, they're going to be moving a little bit to it. And this divine energy is about you to put territory. That is it for the people who pray before bed. That is the people who say mantra. I'm good. I'm okay. I am saved. I feel secure. I know my choices. Would you say, I know my family? I'm there within the family. I'm creating the family. And I put God to help me to get this. So I can build the sacred family. About the mapos. Okay. Be careful with Saturn, because you're gonna be kind of like maybe feel close for, you know what, I had enough, I just want to sleep. I don't want to dream. I don't want to think about the divine energies. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. In there, the ascendant there is at Aquarius. It's going to be squaring Uranus. So this is like usually the people who are fighting against the universe. You're going to be mad about it. But the best scenarios for you, following the divine energies that lead you to the synchronizations within your life. You ask something from the universe delivers, and then what are you going to do? Trust it. Trust the universe, because you ask and the universe says this is the right thing. Here, I'm gonna deliver it. Okay. So pay attention within yourself. Go deep within. but don't create troubles if there is no troubles there at all in the first place. All right, guys, that's my advice for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and come back tomorrow for another live astro-gravitational report. And you guys welcome. And Sacred Space, hope you this information helps you out. Be love, and you have a good night.